stream title is... could you... 1 second.
Does it really matter?
A bit, yeah.
It
No, you
says the
can't change it.
finale. We're already
Apparently.
finished.
Just leave it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Well, so...
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be streaming this week. Apparently so.
Life is full of happy little accidents.
Also, Mr. W, you are in the correct location.
I am.
Yes.
Okay, I just need to find everyone.
Well, do you want me to come find you?
Just tell me your chords and I should be able to make it. That's a good
well-
If you just wander across this island, you'll find people's places.
You'll find a big tree trunk, and it is a tree trunk.
Yeah, yes it is.
Thank
So where will I spawn?
You'll spawn at the old place where you can grab some items. Leave diamonds behind, though.
Are we
Or
doing,
diamond
are we doing,
tools.
are we doing introductions?
Okay. At some point, probably.
Just waiting to see if Obelas will join.
Oh, torches.
Hmm.
I assume this is the place?
That's my place, yeah.
Okay.
I can't
So-
see.
Minecraft is still launching for me.
Oh, right. Who else is in the server? Just you?
Me and Evie.
Okay, where are you?
I'm by my tree trunk, and I don't know where Evie is.
Okay.
How far? I mean, our stuff isn't too far away from each other, is it?
No, we're on the same island that we were on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've migrated over to Evie's island. So
Okay.
Oh, right.
So,
Well, it sounds so dramatic. It's literally just over the river.
it is dramatic.
we can be dramatic if we want to.
Yeah, I got a very crude neighbour.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm not that crude.
Keybinds, finally.
Keybinds do and all.
So, skins. So if people want to... Actually, I will... When do we want
People
to do
can
that?
already see yours. Your face cam is on.
I know, yeah. I guess so. So this is the old place from last year, where we ended the end of August, actually. Because we started the modded world in September, so 5th of September. So we ended in August by the lookout tower with the beds. Beautiful vista of the Temple of Doom. Yeah, not with this render distance. But yeah, what do I call it? Kunlan Tower. 5 sleeping accommodations. Yes.
That sounds like it could be a Welsh place name.
It does a bit.
Or Legend of Zelda.
Or Florida, what?
Legend of Zelda.
Ah. Yeah, this resource pack is lovely, I find at least. Especially the plants as well.
Okay, so Kango, if you
Yeah,
grab your stuff, remember
Which
to
one was
leave
mine?
diamonds. That's mine.
Ah,
This one's mine, right? Was this
I
mine?
thought you were talking about to me, Sharadise, because I was going to say, I think this is yours. Yes.
So is this my tree? No,
Okay,
that's
mine.
diamond. That can't
So I
be
can
mine.
find. So there is a tree trunk.
That's mine.
Don't chop it down,
so
please.
thank you.
Are you
That is
here?
mine.
Or no?
If you look at where are you? Are you on the other side of the island, or
Oh, with whom were you speaking, Emichu?
there's a boy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, can you see me? I'm in the water. Hold on.
Actually, I think this is my tree.
Hey.
So I won't take the diamond tools.
Oh.
I'll take the actually,
Hello. Yeah, that's my tree trunk.
I don't know what to take. I'll take the note blocks. Some
Fine.
redstone.
Maybe
Good
the
place
wood
to
as
go.
well.
Yeah.
You can take the potion and maybe the spyglass, the lead.
I won't use the potion really.
Well, it could be fun.
I was going to take mine, but I left it behind you.
Could I bring yours?
If you want.
Where is it?
Oh, apparently your face cam's on the wrong side, Kango.
Oh yeah. It's just if someone.
And then,
Well, I mean, if in-game chat is being used...
Well, it should really be Twitch chat, though. If someone's going to use a text chat, it should really be Twitch chat, if possible.
It doesn't really matter what the face cam is, but...
We do have Evie in game, but whether she wants to talk or not is another matter, and that is valid either way.
Yeah, but even then, it is much better.
Oh yeah, I know.
If it's Twitch chat instead.
Yeah, even if not everyone's on BC. But yeah. So where's your chest, Emichu?
I think it's in my house.
It's on their torso.
Also remember, you had chests in your house as well, Cango.
Oh yeah. Okay. So in your house.
Oh, I saw an Enderman.
Oh, there's an egg.
Enderman?
Yeah, he like super briefly spawned in and then he's gone.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah. Also, with Enderman, I don't know whether that's, you know, I don't know whether that's just it trying to spawn in and not being able to be peaceful, or if it just teleported.
Well, it's not. We're not on peaceful one easy.
Oh, so mobs will spawn.
Well,
they will still spawn, but they'll instantly despawn through command blocks. So you
Okay.
may occasionally see them pop in for a frame.
Yeah, I saw a few zombies.
So where is your chest, Emichu? There are two up here.
It's in one of my chests. I'm not entirely sure. It's not important,
36
honestly. It's...
diamonds, 2 pink wool, obsidian books.
Oh yes, if you could bring those diamonds, I'd appreciate it.
Can't believe you've already.
What, Kango?
Yeah,
why are you setting your spawn point there?
I didn't think of the spawn point.
What are you gonna say, Mr. W? Sorry.
I'm gonna say I can't believe that you all have got diamonds. The last time I was here,
I know.
I was focusing on, you know, putting a roof over my head first.
Well, if you're in a cave, you don't need a roof because you've already got one. Oh yeah,
Wow,
Kango,
what is
bring
this?
that. on the left.
Sensible people
Yeah.
focusing on having a home and not riches? What is this?
Okay, there's cobble. Do you need cobble deep state, Emichu?
No. I'm content with what I have. As I said, it was just if you find the potion, you can bring it, but please do not stress yourself about the potion.
What's the chord button again?
F3.
So for you it would be function F3.
So milk bucket.
Yeah, so on a beach. Okay.
Not sure where it is. Oh, up here there's chests. Didn't even see those. There's a glass bottle.
I think there's potion in that if you just hover over it, maybe.
It just says glass bottle.
I've definitely got one of invisibility somewhere.
Although, didn't you use your invisibility potion at the end of the last live stream on 1.19?
I definitely had one. As I said, it's not an issue. If you can't find it, please don't stress yourself.
Are you sure that you didn't accidentally look at Kango's? Because I don't think he used his.
I have mine still in the chest, like by the well. But
I'm not sure.
I did search through your chests, from all the chests I could find, and I couldn't see.
It may have been yours then. It may have been yours.
Probably because I remember not using mine.
Emichu, Willis is not here.
Not currently.
I don't know why. I don't. Because
you said Emichu.
did I? Oh, sorry.
Room's bath. Congratulations, you've been promoted.
Could I bring a
Or
spyglass?
demoted.
Yeah, of course.
Lovely.
Or demoted, depending on.
Ladder,
I don't see.
redstone torch.
Look at your chest, the chest in your house as well.
Good call. Invisibility potion. Why not?
Things we seem to have all the people we're going to get. Are we going to do introductions?
We may as well.
Well, actually, Mr. W, you can do the introductions
Yes.
if you
Yeah,
like.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
So, this is Minecraft Vanilla. This is the sort of second time trying. Well, kind of like the second time of us trying to start a new world.
Ish.
And we have Cango, who's sort of hosting the server.
Hello.
We've got Emichu.
Hello.
We have Shower Dice on VC, but he's not in game.
And he should be in bed.
And we've got Albastru, who is not on VC either. And you have me as well, Mr. W. Hello.
Hello.
Thing is, I had a line this week, and it means I'm not able to do it.
I mean, in about 20 minutes, I can do introductions again.
Tell you what, you can do your line
No,
tomorrow
it's
afternoon. How about that?
But then
No,
it won't be
no.
on stream.
No, because then that takes away from it.
And won't be archived.
It'll be archived in our minds.
Well,
Depends on how forgetful you are.
I'm very forgetful.
I don't suppose anyone could spare a bit of food, because I'm quite close to not being able to run.
actually, I have got blueberries. I'll just bring those. As well as watermelons, an apple, some bread,
Thank
some pumpkins.
My
Maybe
cord,
bring sand as well to smelt to glass.
Oh yeah. Pumpkins.
my
You need to put them craft into pumpkin pie, right? Or is that a thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
can.
can?
You don't
my
have to, but you can.
cord,
Okay.
my cords Cango are 16.797.
He'll be easy to find when you teleport over.
Wait, what?
He's
Kind
not
of.
over here yet.
I'm not by you now. I'm still the old base.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a
Okay,
saddle.
May as well get
But we
building
can
then.
craft those now.
We can.
Yeah,
No,
take the
I'm-
saddle. I took my saddle.
Okay, my inventory's practically full now. You know what?
Maybe you should take a chest or something as well, so you can
Gold
put your
ingots.
stuff somewhere when you teleport over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you're not respawning. There you go. Black dang leaves clutching on to the
You should-
last bit of existence.
You should be grateful for the fast leaf decay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I was like, God, why aren't you not despawning? And it's because there's a log up there still.
Despawning.
Yeah.
You should be able to place down the bread.
There is a mod that allows you to place down items.
On lovely plates that you put in a
Well,
cat.
no, I meant just as items. You can place them down in the world as blocks.
If only we were all modded.
For God's sake.
Well, technically the clients are. It's just the server that isn't.
I've got a question.
Sure.
Do you know how at least they used to be swords used to be the main method of attacking, right?
Yeah.
Still is.
But now that axes do more damage, what's really the point of swords?
Well, swords have a shorter cooldown after each strike. So if you use swords, you can hit more often, but you do a bit less damage. If you use axes, you can hit less often and you deal more damage.
Really, it seems fairly quick to attack like this. I'm clicking and it seems fairly
No,
instantaneous.
you've got to wait for the little bar to fill up under your crosshair after each strike. Because if the bar under your crosshair isn't full, then it hasn't recharged and you won't do full damage.
Oh, right.
So that bar fills up more slowly on an axe than it does on a sword.
Right, okay.
Okay, I think that should suffice.
That should suffice. That should suffice.
You say that like as the bride's coming up, just like yeah,
Yeah.
that should suffice. Yeah,
She should suffice, yeah.
yeah, she'll do.
Do you take Mrs. Smith to be your lawfully wedded life? I suppose, yeah.
I suppose.
I mean, I might as well at this point.
She's here. She's
This
dressed up.
I mean, we're gathered here today, so
what's
She's actually made an effort on her appearance for once.
yeah, she's not as translucent as she usually is.
Listen,
Okay, so ready to teleport now.
Aren't you gonna use your doorbell?
Oh yeah.
I can see you destroying things, Mr. W, but I can't actually see you because the
Wait,
loading
what?
radius. Yeah, there you are.
Is that,
I'm at the top. Hi.
Well,
At the top of my
hello.
screen.
that shouldn't be on. So Will, oh you can edit them now. Oh yeah. Emichu,
Yeah.
If you look on my stream,
Oh, hold on. Let's have a look. Yeah?
you can edit the signs now.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
I think if you right-click the sign with wax, beeswax, then it won't.
Yeah.
Is that parrot no longer sitting?
Yes, it's now with me. Because I do want to take it with me.
Okay.
That works. Does it work if I
I
teleport?
think so. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's on your shoulder.
So, if it's just following, will it also teleport to
No.
the new location?
No, you have to have it on your shoulder.
Hmm. Okay. Sure. Doorbell, sandy basement, nah. Actually, I'll just have a look. I want to see what this looks like with the new resource pack. Request a song donation bin, request a poem donation bin. You can't sit down anymore, but lyrics. Ah, yes. Anyway. Yeah, doorbell still works. That painting looks different, I believe.
Yes.
The art connoisseur, yes.
Hmm,
Ah,
indeed.
at least play along.
I did. I mean, I started it,
Oh, he started it.
and I even admit to it.
I once saw like a kid's shirt that said that. It was quite fun.
A what?
A kid's shirt, like a baby's shirt. that said
Oh, well,
that.
he started. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with an arrow pointed to the left.
Why not up?
Well, because usually people don't tend to be babies don't tend to be above one another.
But up, like above the T-shirt is the head.
On the
Well, no.
hierarchy, they are.
The idea is that you've got a sibling, and
Yeah, true.
you're just saying that they started.
Yeah. Or the arrow, or the arrow is just pointing at the kid who's wearing it, so up.
Yes. I mean, that would also be a decent idea.
Oh,
I-
Mr. W, you
I-
weren't here. You weren't here at my discovery.
Oh, what did you find?
Oh, I'll
Great
show
Washington,
you
of
when
course.
I'm.
Remember,
I'll show you.
Remember, I can't have the streams up, so
No. I will show you. Like, I will lead you to it when I
Yes.
have
please.
finished making this look
Acceptable.
phallic like.
Yes.
Well, that'll be
Oh,
a while
also-
still.
Also, Emichu,
Oh well.
if you
Because
look on my
you've got to do a lot of work to achieve that goal, I find.
yeah, Emichu.
Oh,
If you look
Yeah.
on my stream, you can see what the theatre looks like with the windows as well.
Made
with
another
the
theatre?
resource pack. No, the
Ah,
old
very
theatre.
nice.
This is the original one.
Yeah. The glass looks nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can actually see out.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yeah, I've not built anything.
Oh,
on
make sure the
this.
parrot doesn't get in one of the minecarts.
Oh no. What's that? Iron chest plate. I may take that. Actually, should I? Nah.
You
Nah,
can-
I won't.
Also,
I shan't.
I was just going to say, because we've only got 2 hours today,
Mm.
should we maybe like save the sharing what we've done for Monday,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Sure.
so we can just keep working until the end?
Mhm. But if I do build
That
something,
sounds so tragic.
It does.
yeah.
And it also sounds vaguely communist.
What did we say? What did we talk about?
Okay, so how does one get to the new place now?
Well, make sure the parrot's on your shoulder first.
Most important.
It is.
Okay, then type /trigger space spawn and then press return.
That?
Trigger it.
Ah. Okay.
Is the parrot still there?
Yes,
Good.
it is. Wonderful. Okay.
There she is.
But when you
There's
fall
my
down a
Evie.
block, the
Hello.
parrot drops.
Yeah, true.
Now come back here.
Hey, that's my line to the parrot.
Hi.
But of course, since you set your spawn at the old place, if you die, you'll be
Want an
back
apple?
there.
True. I plan on not dying.
So find a bed and sleep in it quick.
There you go. Keeps the doctor away. All 13 of them.
Yes, yes.
There is actually a joke in Doctor Who where it was about where we had an apple and he gave it to someone and he said, "Hey there, yeah, an apple a day keeps the." Never mind.
I can see a tower, Emichu.
Yeah.
Well, tree, sorry.
Yeah, it's a tree. Tree trunk.
Tree tower.
Oh, Emichu, I can see a tree. Yes.
Yes, tree.
Who's got a bed?
Kango,
Oh,
if
I-
you run
I
and
took a
jump, you
bunch of
use
beds.
Mohunga.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that was in the.
You are
Oh no.
quicker, however.
No, that was in the one before.
Mm-hmm.
I took a lot of beds for everyone
do
in the
have a bed.
one
Hello.
previously. Hello. Bob's dyed his hair clearly.
Could Kango,
Hello.
well, Kango could just set the
Hello.
spawn point at that bed as well.
Yeah, if you want to go on,
Thank you.
have at it. Boop, boop.
There's also an apple tree on the back of my scan.
Oh. Oh, very nice. There, oh, you got the sand. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, full disclosure, the idea for this skin was by Emichu. With the
Oh yeah, of course I need to.
with the
I've seen
sunflower
that.
and the... what's the main clothing bit called?
Dungaree.
Yes, that's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, I did see that. As well.
Indeed.
So, Kango, find a place to build. The island you're currently on is the one
Thank you.
that, well, obviously Emichu's building on, and on the top of the hill, on the crest of it, is where Albastro is building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, up there.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so those are taken.
And then
Yeah.
over on the other island, if you look to your left, that on the hill up back there is where I'm building. And Mr. W, are you building near where you spawned? Yes.
No, I'm building. I can see Emichu's house quite close.
He's
look on my screen.
that
Oh,
way.
right there.
Hello.
Oh, I see. You're building on that
Hey.
beach. Ah.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, at this point, pretty much any bit of free space, as long as it isn't too close to someone else's
Yeah.
base. Like
I-
last time we played Vanilla. Do you remember the one block walkway between our houses?
I may just build in the hill.
In the not Underhill.
Well,
Do you get the reference? No.
Like,
Okay. Sure.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, not yet. That audiobook is still waiting for me.
I've only seen the first part of that myself.
I've seen all of them, but only once, I think.
Alright.
You've seen the audiobooks.
No, the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we were talking about the books, so the audiobook version of the original books.
Oh, no,
Because-
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Because
I haven't.
the audiobooks, like for all of them, so the Lord of the Rings trilogy, not the Hobbit, just the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The audiobooks are what was like 47 hours or something like that in total.
It's a big file.
Yeah.
Very big file.
And then if you consider that for the films, they cut it down to what is it like
3 hours?
3 hours or 2 hours per film, so like 6 hours or something like that.
I
don't know.
So, this looks lovely though, Paradise.
I've
The
not-
farms.
I've not finished all the way through either of them, but I did start listening to an audiobook of The Hobbit a while back.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not listened to all of the things, but it's old enough that you could probably just find a free one on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So what
not
is
that we are.
Pirates.
Really?
What's the word?
so what do you people prefer, the books or the films?
I've not seen the films, and I've only listened to the books partially. I think I would
Endorsing
probably.
us all.
I think I would probably prefer the books because I really like how immersive it feels, and if you listen to the audiobooks, it really feels like
Yeah,
you're taking a journey through this fantastical land.
that is true.
Yeah.
And I really like the slow pacing and all the descriptions of the scenery and all the little scenes along the way, even if they're not plot relevant. And that's the sort of stuff that I would assume has to be cut for the films to get them down to film length. And so I think
that
I probably would prefer the
Are
books.
those parsnips?
In that case, you might like Thomas Hardy, because he does a fair bit of that. I only read one of his books for educational stuff, but it was Test the D'Urbervilles, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that in there.
Good. I've not heard of him before.
Interesting. Yeah, and with those audiobooks, I've only seen the first part of it, so don't know about any of the rest, but probably as well, because it's the same series. It's not just the narration, but it's also like sound effects and music and like
Ambient sound and
ambient
stuff.
sounds. Yeah,
It's basically like a film,
Only you can't see it.
only there are no visuals, essentially.
Yeah.
It's a film for your ears.
yeah. So where
I believe that's thematic reading. I think that's called, or something like that.
Ooh. I was going to say, Evie, just from where I can see, that looks very nice.
Okay, hold on. I'll quickly switch screens on OBS.
I just
Hold on.
heard glass smash in game, not in the flesh.
Sorry, I must have dropped my drink.
Oh,
I want to quickly look at a Pinterest board that you sent, Emichu. I've switched screens so people can't see.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, let me just type it in. www.
Minecraftinspo.com. No.
God no.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look. Oh, there's one of my parrot.
I was going to build that in memorial to Bob.
Oh.
oh.
Are you still going to do that?
I think so, probably.
Mhm.
Because I want to make a, in the middle of, like where all our buildings are,
Town
like, kind of in
square.
the middle. Yeah, and like a bit of a town square. I want to build a big nether portal hub. Well, just a nether portal, really. So we can easily get to Willis's.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I want to make it look real pretty because you did it last night, Cango. So I was going to ask if I had your permission to.
I mean, you don't need my permission.
I know, that's just you did it so wonderfully last time.
Well, I will say that I think one of the things I am hoping to do is build some sort of railway, because that does interest me, or at least like a thing of minecarts going between places.
Roomsbath, he is currently perusing my Pinterest.
Yeah, you can't see it. Okay, so I have clicked on a specific post, so they can't see the board anymore.
But the URL. You can see the URL at the top.
Yeah,
So-
but that is still just someone's post.
Oh, you mean like you've clicked onto the actual...
Onto one specific post, yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'll just switch it over quickly so you can see one of them, which I quite like. Emichu, if you want to look as well, yeah.
See that? I saw that. That is bloody gorgeous, ain't it?
It is, and the algae as well, and those bridges, it looks wonderful.
Especially with those shaders
yeah,
as well.
it does, but
Yeah, it's like Italy or something. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
of France. Like
One of the two. One of them.
And the tower in the background.
Beautiful. That's a clock tower.
Yeah.
Save the clock tower!
We need to get to that as well. But yeah, Back to the Future. Yeah, that greenery on the sides as well. I think I'm gonna leave this window up. Hold on, I'll just so I don't accidentally go back and then so now it's fine. So I'll leave this up to reference in case I need it. I should have taken some stone stuff as well. I've got polished deep slate. That'll hardly suffice.
Whilst I'm waiting for that goddamn tree to grow. I'm gonna go explore a little bit. Oh, I can show you now. Mr. W, if you come by my tree trunk.
Come on. Oh, I like that. I have a feeling your tree trunk will act as a sort of landmark for everyone.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna live in it this time. First and foremost, got a skeleton horseback.
Hey.
It spawned in the exact same location. Hey, I saw that username.
Wait, what?
And I see the parrot. Kango's in the tree.
Fire.
But yeah. Oh, Kango hasn't seen either. Kango. Come on out.
What is it?
If you want to come down to the mine.
Maybe you should put your stuff in a chest first, just to be safe.
No, you're not gonna die.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
So I was starting
Kango's
to dig
already
my-
taken a heart of damage.
Yeah, but that, to be fair, that was his fault.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Well, but that
So-
wasn't specified either way.
So I was digging down, making my mine, and I was like, "Oh, an amethyst cave." But it gets even better.
Oh god, you've not gone to the deep dark already, have you?
Come here. Look. Ain't this cool?
Yeah. What's the structure called?
End fortune?
End fortress.
It is called a stronghold.
Can't see anything.
But yeah.
So there is a potential that the end portal room is somewhere.
I have found it, yes. But
Have you seriously found it?
It's not on because we don't have the Eyes of Ender, so we can't actually activate it yet, but it is there.
and yeah, I haven't finished exploring, so when I have finished exploring, people can come down here, but I know it's selfish, but I do want to explore.
Yeah, obviously.
And
That's
How is it
unbelievable.
selfish?
Because usually don't end portals spawn quite far away from spawn. But this is like a couple of blocks. Well,
We didn't spawn here, we just set the new
Oh,
spawn
yeah.
point here.
but if anyone wants some amethysts, I will. I can give you some.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
wonderful.
1, 2, 3.
Well, they're not
4.
used for a lot, are they?
Hold
Yes,
on.
they
Wait,
are.
wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's for me.
There's 4 each.
You gave me 5, by mistake.
Oh, I think I threw one. If you throw one to me, then...
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Emichu.
Yeah. It's just I know it's a little selfish because I'm keeping it from people, but I do want to explore it.
No,
you
found it.
You found it. You explored it. It's yours.
You heard that here, folks. It's mine.
It's yours for life.
No, as I said, once I'm done exploring, it's open to the public, but not quite yet. There we go. But I was just like, oh, cool! I got an amethyst thing here, and then wait a minute, it keeps going. Just keeps getting better and better. Come on, this jungle thing has grown. Come on, spruce.
I need a shovel.
Can it grow in a
I
2x2?
need a chest.
Yes.
Okay.
You can use a composter to make bone meal.
Yeah.
A composter is just 7 planks. So 7
What's
slabs.
these?
Sorry, 7 slabs.
What's the screenshot button?
I just press print screen. Possibly.
It might.
Just-
Is it?
just
It's
so I can-
either F2 or F12, I think.
I
F12
think
is on Steam.
F2. I think F2, but I'll just check.
Isn't it function F10 on Steam?
F-
I don't know.
I'm not
F2.
sure.
So then for you it would probably also be function F2.
There you go.
There we go. Just so I can. How do you access the screenshots that you take in Minecraft? Are they saved in Minecraft or do they go like to your downloads?
I think they're saved in the .minecraft folder. I think so.
Because I just need to remember, like in a file called screenshots.
Hello, boy.
Yeah, I think they're somewhere in that structure.
My queen.
Either they're directly in .minecraft
thank you.
or they're somewhere in the world directory. I think they're just in .minecraft.
Cool. Because I need to use those to remember where my stuff is.
Well, you're very close to world spawn, and these islands aren't that big. Shouldn't be that difficult to find your stuff again.
And if we go out on like a massive exploration.
Yeah, good point.
Evie, your presence alone has made it grow.
Oh. Present?
Yeah, her presence.
Yeah, this looks
Ooh.
wonderful of us through. I like this a lot.
Oh, right, yeah, I need silk touch. Silk touch.
Such an interesting design. I don't know why, for some reason, like the image of a shopping mall comes to mind. Like it's like these escalators where you like go up this bit and there's a little area here and you go up here and there's shops all around here. I don't know why, it's just what I thought of. But I really like that. and the lovely view of the ocean and of the other build as well.
Yeah, it's my tree.
Yes.
Tree.
Yes.
We need to, when the archive is up, Mr. W, I will send you a timestamp of Wednesdays.
Of you finding the thing.
Of you finding the tree.
That too, but I mean Evie's little comment there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so...
No, not about you. The comment wasn't about you.
No, but even so.
Yeah, so
oh
when the timestamp link gets sent, just watch from there pretty much till the end of the stream.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not quite, but it is like it. That went on for quite a while.
What? Just a stream of insults?
Not
No,
an
it was
insult.
Well, kind of, but no, not really.
It was a comment on the tower, on the build of the tower.
Oh, okay. I have a feeling I know roughly what it's going to be.
I mean,
That's CD plus.
let's not discuss that on the stream.
Certainly see
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I have no idea where to build.
Well, how about on if you look to your right, bit on left, stop. How about on that little hill, over that little hill there, maybe? How about that?
Maybe.
Then you're close to Abastru's and close to Emichu's, and also sort of close to mine and Mr. W's.
And far away from Sheridan.
And
I said mine as well.
well, Willis.
Yeah, how about up there where those trees are?
Maybe.
Or is that too close to Emichu's? I don't think that would be too close.
I did want to build.
Let me have a look.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Where are you?
Where art
Wiggly wobbly
thou?
tree. Yeah, where are you?
Right.
Look,
Okay.
yeah, there we go.
Maybe a little tad.
Further away.
Just a tad. Maybe here.
No, on this island, maybe.
Your own island. You've been shunned.
By myself.
I'd say anywhere past here.
Okay. So
It just then gives me time, like, little space to expand if
Yeah,
I so
true.
wish.
although on that picture that you sent, that was by water, so I wouldn't really.
Oh,
be
are
able
you
to
actually going to build that?
Well, not exactly, but I did like the idea of having maybe a bridge to.
I think that water is a dug canal. I don't think it's a natural water stream.
True.
Does that look bad?
I'll have a look. Where?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Oh, there's a
This
stair.
this window.
Yeah, I think the window looks good.
Yeah. Wonderful. There's an oak stair here if you want to pick that up.
Oh. I don't think that's mine.
Well, just keep it.
It certainly is not mine.
I've not dropped it. Okay.
Maybe almost. Why can't we have like these things as like the oak wood, not the oak log, but the oak wood as like stairs? That'd be very nice.
I don't know.
I don't think a slab would look good.
I'm just trying to find a decent source of stone, and I just cannot. I'm just finding.
Start digging a mine, and you'll have plenty.
That's what I'm doing. But I'm just finding granite.
Well, you're taking it for granite.
Yeah.
I don't want to build the house exactly like it, but I do like the idea of having it like on top of like a retaining wall by a body of water.
So are you going to build the retaining wall around the edge of a hill and then fill in the top and build the house on that?
Maybe. I need dirt. I need a shovel. I need an axe as well.
I need everything.
My pickaxe is almost broke. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Albastro, that's you probably know this, but the logs aren't. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Never mind.
Fuel source?
The what?
What source?
Fuel source. I assume the shadows were talking about how logs weren't very good fuel sources.
No.
Raw gold, I'll put that away. Shouldn't have brought it really.
I knew it was a bad investment.
Wasn't really that much either. Why did I put the watermelon in the bed? Not in the bed, in the chest.
You tucked it into bed.
Oh, drew a little face on it. Tucked it in with a blanket.
Yeah.
Just a watermelon slice.
Yeah, sleep well, my little melon.
Oh. Okay, I'm low on. I can barely run again.
I think you need food.
Yep.
I got a visitor again.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, Cango, the more you run and jump, the more hungry you lose.
One question.
Yes?
There's a small bay right a bit eastward from here. I think it's eastward. I have no idea. So if you follow me, so you did put the torches back there, but if I build on the other side of this hill, would this be alright? Or is that too close still?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
No.
Time to chop down some trees.
It's so nice that multiplayer games are a thing.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
No, I just mean in general, that the multiplayer games over the internet are a thing.
Oh yeah.
If you imagine how that works from a technical standpoint, it's quite good, isn't it?
You must be tired.
Well,
I will say that.
Do you disagree?
I will say that.
No, I don't disagree.
I will say that I will always prefer local multiplayer. Especially when it comes to competitive games.
I'm a bit. I don't know. I used to
Because
like it.
there's nothing like your friend beating you in Mario Kart and you giving him a slap just right then and there.
I don't know what kind of Mario Kart you've been playing.
Although if you're playing competitive games, locally, then you can screen cheat.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
that's if like you're playing like a shoot 'em up game.
Not only.
Usually.
Or Mario Kart.
Well, same goes for like Civ 6. Because I think you can play Civ 6 in like turn-based multiplayer where multiple people play on the same computer, but it's like one player finishes the turn, then the next player gets their turn.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know. I think my favorite game to play with, well, I had a lot of fun on the PlayStation 2 with friends when I came around, growing up and such.
I was literally just playing on my PS2 first time in a while.
Yeah. I got the pink one because
Oh,
I was a child, so it's like I want pink.
I've got one.
Pink is a nice color.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, I've got one that. Okay, so apparently, so there are two types of like PS2 discs. There's ones with like a silver back one, and there's ones with a blue back.
Mm-hmm.
And my one can't play blue back discs. But everyone I've spoken to, and these people work at game stores, they have a decent technical knowledge. They've always said, "Oh, I've not seen anything like that before."
I know that with DVDs they can be region locked, so that you have to set.
Experience with that.
Do you think it might be something similar that somehow your drive or
maybe, but why would they make the disc a different color?
I was just gonna say because I have the experience with that. My favorite show was an American cartoon. Well, my old favorite show was an American cartoon. So god dang, trying to get it on DVD was a nightmare. And I was just gonna say one of my fondest memories when the first thing that came to my mind when you said like local multiplayer games, was the South Park racing game.
Oh my word! I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, but I think it's a PlayStation 1 game, but you can play it on PlayStation 2. And it didn't save. No PlayStation 1 games on my PlayStation 2 ever saved. I'm not sure if that's a thing or whether it's just mine.
Like a memory card, maybe?
I don't know, but I had the Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets on PlayStation 1, but played it on PlayStation 2, and I can never get it.
Oh yeah, I used to have that, but it just didn't work on my PS2. I've got Prisoner of Azkaban though. That's a great game.
And I was just gonna say
because
me and my friend used to play that a lot. Because we used to have sleepovers.
One second. So Kango, with these logs, is the wall supposed to go in line with those, or is the wall supposed to go one block inset? Because the builds tend to look better if those kind of supporting structures are out by one block, so it adds a bit of depth.
That is true.
And you've only got 4 blocks width there, so that's not going to fit a whole lot of stuff inside.
Don't make it too huge. That's gonna be too. I want to build in that cove.
Yeah, I'd make it maybe 2 blocks wider. Maybe put the left logs 2 blocks further to the side, and then if you give it a block's worth of depth, put them out by 1 block as well. That's my suggestion. But of course, you build what you want.
Thank you.
Emichu, continue.
So me and a friend that I used to have, no longer friends, so not wish to be friends again. But basically, we used to have sleepovers where we used to stay up all night. And because this South Park racing game didn't save, our mission was to complete every level and every trial mission challenge thing, because it would just erase all the data after. And we always got stuck on this one level, and we never beat it.
Do you think if you tried it nowadays, you'd find it really easy?
No, because this was only
2 years ago.
This was only yesterday. No, this was only about
Last week.
6 or 7 years ago.
Blimey.
So it's not that long ago.
Yeah, I don't tend to have a lot of people come round very often, so I don't often do a lot of local multiplayer.
Hint, hint.
Well, yeah.
To Twitch chat.
No.
The whole of Twitch chat just comes round. Ah.
No.
How did you get my address?
Yeah, that would be my first main concern.
Wouldn't your first main concern be that strangers are at your house, not how did they get here?
That's true. Yeah, that's fair. How did we get here?
I got some spruce leaves for you, Blue, if you need them.
Maybe you should make an axe if you're working with wood.
I know, yeah. Should make a crafting table.
God, you need so much stuff just for one.
It depends on what you put in. Different items have a different chance of increasing the composter's level every time you right click on it. That's how that works.
It's ridiculous. That's what.
So I would suggest melon slices, because each melon gives multiple slices, and melon slices on their own have a fairly high composter level to a chance to raise the thing. So melon slices is what I would suggest.
Can you not get melon? No, you can't get pumpkin seeds from a carved pumpkin, can you?
No, because you already get the pumpkin seeds when you carve the pumpkin. I mean, it makes sense, because if you've hollowed it out, then...
There we go.
Oh, you built it in line on that side. Interesting, Cango. You built it in line with the logs on that side.
Didn't notice.
Make an axe. It'll go much faster. At least a stone one.
Don't have stone.
Well, stone isn't exactly hard to come by, as much
How
as
can I
certain players would disagree.
How
Mr. W.
How can I harvest stone without wooden tools? Does that still work?
You can make a wooden
Cut
a
down
wooden
a tree and get
pickaxe.
some wooden tools then.
Sorry?
Hmm?
What did you say, Mr. W?
I was talking to Kanga.
What did you say, sorry?
I was saying, well, if you don't have wooden tools, cut down a tree and get some wooden tools then.
Yeah, I guess so. Man,
Well, I suppose.
I got wood, but I don't have wooden tools. I've got a wooden hoe. I've got stone pickaxe, which is almost broke. Yeah.
Well, that's better than not having any money at all.
Yeah.
That was a big sigh. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Me?
Yeah, but see, now you've
Yeah, it's
still only
time.
got like you've only got like 4 blocks
I mean,
inside
yeah,
of usable
I'll just
space.
make a basement in that case.
Well, still, but if you have, if you have a staircase going up, you'll want 1 block for the staircase at least, then a block railing maybe, so that's already half your space gone. And then if you have chests, then you've only got 1 space in the middle.
Ladders then.
But even so, having only 4 blocks for your 4 blocks width for your internal house, I don't really think that's very much.
True.
I would really suggest that you move the wall back like maybe another 2 blocks, so that it's 6 blocks wide at least, instead of 4.
Yeah. And maybe too close to Emichu in that case.
Well, no, if you move, if you do, no, the way that the axe is aligned, if the axis, if you move this wall that you're looking at now 2 blocks further outwards towards the hill, then that's not going to move closer to Emichu's.
But the edge of it will be closer.
No. Emichu's is on the right, not on the back.
I guess so.
Hello.
Right.
Who?
You. Look up.
Hello!
Hello.
Got an apple.
Thank you.
What do you mean, thank you? It wasn't an offer.
Ah, it was a tease. It was, I've got an apple. Do you have an apple? Not with me.
It's raining in your tree.
Oh no, it likes it. Right, careful, because if you fall, you
Yeah,
will
true.
die.
Where are you?
I'm out on the outside of. If you look down.
Cango fell from a high place.
No. Emichu catch.
Okay.
Not the pirate.
Yum.
Not the pirate.
Thank you. Parrot did come down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Is that our first? I think is that our first death, or was that our last one?
No.
Or was it have to
Blue
reset?
dies on purpose.
Well, it's our last one thus far.
Yeah.
I didn't have any levels
No,
anyway.
no. The XP is looking at me, so I'll just not go in.
Yeah, I was hoping not to die in this series. I didn't even fall from the tower, I just fell down the center of it. Didn't even fall down the outside.
Also, doesn't the rain sound nice?
It's lovely.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to also have a mod called Presence Footsteps, which makes the walking sounds much more realistic, and also adds sounds for if you're walking through tall grass or sugar canes or stuff like that. So it actually sounds like you're brushing it aside. But that mod hasn't been updated yet.
I'm just going to say, Kango, didn't you put your spawn in my house?
I did.
Did you move the bed after Kango right-clicked
Oh, I
it?
moved the bed. Yeah.
that's it.
Right-click it again. Which, by the way, Emichu, you should do as well if you want to respawn there.
Yeah. I've just
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh yes, sure. Set you as a respawn point here. It's fine. Gets out
Yeah.
axe.
And you're out again. Oh,
This one's as
someone's
well.
getting out their axe.
I am.
Kango.
These?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so. Not even got an hour left.
I mean, does it have to be 2 hours, or do you guys have to?
Well, it kind of does have to be 2 hours.
Okay. All right.
And Kango fell in a little hole.
What is the minimum distance between oak saplings?
Between oak saplings, it's 0 blocks, so you can have them right next to each other. But an important thing to bear in mind is when the oak tree grows, if they all grow right next to each other, then they won't generate as many leaves per tree, which means that eventually you'll run at a sapling deficit. So the tree won't grow as many leaves to generate a sapling, maybe.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely
Okay, well then, yeah, you
fine.
can put them right next to each other.
I've got so dang many.
Oh, how many stacks?
About 4.
Yeah, that's a substantial amount of oak saplings, I would say.
Yeah. Let me just double check. That was a few. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4.5.
Yeah, I'm going to tear this down again.
Why are you moving that wall?
I don't have any more spruce, and I can't really finish it either.
Oh, I got spruce. You want spruce? I got spruce.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, you do have to tear down that right wall to set it back by 2 blocks. Or
Rimspath says, Kango, LEDs.
already
They're on,
taken
yeah.
care of.
Mm-hmm. I'll be over in a bit.
I'm coming.
Ah.
Oh boy, he's coming. Oh lord. There you go. Boop, boop.
Ah, thank you very much.
You're
Hold
welcome.
on. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
What's the walls of my house done?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
He said, getting drenched.
Who?
Yes.
Mr. W.
Oh yeah.
probably at least 4 blocks tall.
Emichu, the berry bushes don't have to be placed on farmland if you don't want them to be.
It's just easier to be in here.
As you're having trouble getting the berry because it's in here.
Yeah, I appreciate the advice.
The irony! The irony!
I've only got one.
Isn't it our own pack?
Oh, I meant to eat you.
I didn't mean to eat you. What a quote.
No, it was I meant to eat you. That was what Emichu said.
How was it?
Yes.
Yeah, I planted it instead of eating it. I have to look up at the sky and eat.
In the rain.
Oh, that's where you get your water from.
That would be interesting with the toughest nails mod. If
when you looked up in the rain.
yeah, if it just slowly fills up the water meter.
Oh, I had a dream with Minecraft the other day.
Another one?
Yeah, I have them a lot. I dream every night, it's just whether I remember them or not. This one was that I was in the server by myself, and all the monsters were spawning and staying spawned. And for some reason, instead of just leaving, I just stayed on, and I was messaging you guys, going, guys, yeah, the monsters are spawning. What should I do? What should I? And none of you were online, and I'm like, guys, what do I do?
Guys, it's 5 AM, I need your help!
Jesse's looking at me funny, help!
She's looking at me hungrily.
I need your advice.
Oh.
I should really build a mine.
I feel like you dream more about the Minecraft world than the real world.
Oh god, yeah. I'm not even ashamed to admit, yes.
The concept of lucid dreaming is something that really interests me. But and I've looked up a couple of tutorials about it.
Sometimes,
but something that a quote that sort of stuck with me.
You've got to act like you're asleep IRL.
Was don't look forward to your dreams more than you do your life.
Yeah.
Why not too?
I think there's a decent book concept in that as well.
Maybe.
How you get lucid dreaming?
Kango, why did you make another wooden pickaxe when you have stone?
I don't know. Go ahead, Emichu.
Is basically you can do a bunch of tests like whilst you're awake to see if you're dreaming or not. So one is like to firmly but gently, but like, you know, not to hurt yourself, push your finger into your hand, because in a dream your finger will go through your hand. But that's never really worked for me. But a lot of things happen in dreams quite frequently that if it happens, I go, oh, I'm in a dream. And then I'm lucid in that dream for maybe like in dream time, about maybe 2 minutes before I wake up. Because one's always that if I go to the toilet, there's never a door.
Oh.
A door?
Kango, maybe you should make charcoal for torches.
You know, either there's a big gap between the door and the wall, so people can just see you, or there's no door at all, and people are just acting like it's normal. So yeah.
Another thing, another tip that I have heard is that if when you're actually awake, keep checking your watch. And that's likely to cause you to dream about checking your watch. But in your dream, you won't be able to see the numbers properly.
So we shouldn't think you're rude when you keep checking your watch.
Yeah, it works the same way with letters as well. And I remember when I first sort of learned, it works the same way with numbers, and it was Tom Scott, the popular education YouTuber. One of his videos I watched about lucid dreaming, and he specifically said, like, he used the example of a sign for for a thing with words on it. And I remember that night I had a lucid dream and I saw the sign, and I couldn't quite see the.
I saw the sign, guys.
I couldn't quite see the letters on it, and I thought, okay, well, if I am lucid dreaming, I should be able to fly. And I just remember looking down, and for some reason I was in my slippers, but I just remember looking down and just seeing my feet just slowly rise above the ground.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I can never text whilst in a dream because
Yeah, technology hasn't gone that far yet.
yeah, well, it's always I'm trying to text, but like the keyboard is like frozen, or I've got or like it's like fat fingers, where you just can't click the correct button and all this, that, the other.
All the language is set to Greek.
Yeah, pretty much, and it's that kind of like there's always an emergency, and I never just think to phone someone. It's always I need to text them.
Kango, maybe you should make the parrot sit down somewhere so you don't accidentally hit it when breaking a block.
Yeah, true. What happened?
No, just waiting for things to grow. Can't really do much.
Same with me. I'm waiting for my food to grow.
You could give Kango some food, maybe.
I'm alright.
No, come here. Hold on. Let me grab it.
Oh, we should have extended the wall one down, I think. Wait, no, that's wrong.
Right. If you weren't ready pinky orange before, you are now.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's the old version for skin. No, hold on.
What do you mean?
It's the old version of my skin.
No, it's got the apple tree on it and everything.
It's the wrong one. Hold on.
Maybe don't do it in case it crashes the virtual machine if you put it on the shuttle now.
I mean,
I would suggest.
It was restarted.
Yeah, well,
next
I
time.
would suggest to do it next time, because if it does crash now because of this, is it really worth it?
One moment. It's.
Kango.
I mean, it was just restarted. Wouldn't crash realistically.
Kango.
Yes.
You're fine.
You're probably right, but I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Don't do it. You got so much to build for.
Well, really?
Yes.
This one's the version. Got it now. Yeah, this is the correct one.
Roomsbath says the Aborigines see the dream world as the real world. Yes, which is why they don't have a religion, because they don't need an origin story.
Oh, Blue, thank you. But you scared me.
I just saw the instant replay of that.
Hold on.
Slow motion.
Actually, hold on. I'll just do it. Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
There he goes.
Dude, come on, you really don't need to do that.
For the first stream, I want the skin that I've made that's ready. I want to actually have that on. Just didn't notice before. One moment. I know you can't
How
see
can you tell
it.
what does wheat look like when it's fully grown?
Golden.
A golden, a beautiful gold.
Okay, now to export it. Just
So is it roughly this, Shadows?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, that should be
Well,
fully grown.
Hey!
Okay, I've saved it. Just
Oh
replace
god, that's
it.
1 wheat. Is it? I think it's 3 wheat to make a thing of bread.
Yes, a loaf of bread, yes.
Oh,
That's
got
correct.
a while to go then.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna take a while as well.
Also,
because
you
it's
never-
disconnected.
You never put
Yeah.
windows in your starter houses, do you, Mr. W?
Well, no, I'd like to focus on getting the outline done first, and then putting windows.
He doesn't trust us not to look.
No, I just have other priorities.
Clearly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like putting like a roof, for example.
And yeah, but I mean, if you left holes in the walls for windows, then you'd have more blocks to build your roof with.
Yeah.
That's true, but I like to decide where the windows go afterwards.
Mhm.
Also, I did last time I did
Wednesday.
give Emichu a little bit of a jump scare.
Yeah.
Intentionally or not?
Well, not intentionally the jump scare, but it was my fault.
Yeah, it was. A little so-and-so.
What happened there again? Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, I remember.
pumpkin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clever Emichu.
Thank you. Then I'm going to do different wood for the different locations.
Mm-hmm. Where's the cherry one gonna go?
In the house, of course.
Yeah. I want to make the leaves, the cherries.
Also,
the
Emichu,
cherry
I
wood,
liked,
I meant.
as you were breaking that bit of iron, I liked how you thought, oh, better not stand on that, and you moved out of the way just before it broke.
I just went for, hold on a minute.
Hmm.
I got many
Levels.
Stories.
Yeah, if I didn't press the
maybe.
disconnect button, I could have just closed the game. Oh, now it's going. There we go. Oh. Lucifer Bringer, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, we'll be back in game shortly. Oh, it's still
Yeah.
open, Cango.
Oh,
Oh,
are
is it?
you bringing Lucifer with you? Lucifer bringer?
We'll see.
How are you? Asks Lucifer Bringer.
An
Good,
excellent
thanks.
question. Yeah, I'm quite well.
Usually we play D&D on Friday, and that's
Yeah.
on the Sharadise channel, but today is just an exception. So on this channel, Minecraft is usually on Wednesdays.
Yes, it is.
Same time, just Wednesday instead.
Also,
And
do you
it's
have our Twitch channels linked in, like in easy access in your Twitch?
Not. Rumorspath sometimes posts the links, but they're not just always there.
Lucifer bringer?
Where are you from?
Who?
Well, probably you, he who is streaming.
He who is streaming.
Oh, we're all streaming.
He who
Yes,
stream, he
but
is
the
on.
message is specifically written in one of
There
our
we are.
chats.
Oh, actually, that'd be interesting. From Kango's accent, and from Kango's accent.
Try
when-
guessing.
Yeah.
Lucifer Bringer, do you stream on a daily basis? No, I do not.
No.
This is practically I
So,
basically only stream on Wednesdays.
Kango is in streams in VC quite often, but few of those streams happen on the Sharadise YouTube channel instead. But it's still a multiplayer thing, like on Minecraft or D&D or OpenTTD tomorrow.
I used to
Also-
stream. Yeah, hold on. Go
Real
ahead.
quick, just before
Yes.
anything happens, no, we do not need any channel art.
You're right. Yes, that's a good call. But yeah, I used to stream a lot more often. Like on Sundays used to have the convoy streams, which then moved to Saturdays, which at the moment is an OpenTTD game, which Sharadise is streaming.
We started about an hour and 20 minutes ago.
Yes.
Also, the video link I posted, that is for a world tour video
Of a
that
modded
got
world.
released, that I just released about our previous world, which was the 1.12.2 modded.
Yeah. Lucifer Brain. Oh, okay.
By the way, Emichu, did you watch that yet?
I watched. I know I'm very self-centered. I watched my little clip, but yeah.
Did you watch?
I watched it all.
Did you watch the rest of it?
As I said, I'm very self-centered, so I just watched my little clip. But
I hope you plan to watch.
Yeah, because
the rest of it.
yeah.
I do want to watch the rest. Yes.
Okay.
Just someday.
Yeah, because I did put a lot of effort into the
I
editing
know.
of it and all that stuff.
I know.
Really nice.
It was very lovely. The what's the word? Oh yeah, no, but I mean like the yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I say I called it?
The what?
Can I say I called
Yes, you
it?
can.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough.
I called it.
Yeah. Basically, thank you for the offer, but I'm not interested in it at the moment because I'm happy with the.
Yeah, you're talking with
channel.
artists. You're talking with artists, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with the art that I made myself. But still, thanks for the offer. Emichu,
Hello.
where art thou?
I'm currently down in the dungeons.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll just feast on some carrots.
No.
Yeah, because I download, if I make a skin, I download it just a few times while making it, just as backups. But apparently I put an older version in. So, yeah, it was like last minute that I made the skin. I just applied the final touches when I really should have been in the game already, but yeah. Now I've got the new skin. Or the newest version.
So, Lucifer, there is a Discord link, but if you plan to advertise your art there for a channel, like as commissions, then you're really wasting your time because we're not really interested in buying art.
It's not a large server either. It's just a
We
small
appreciate that you have to, get yourself out there.
course.
We appreciate that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean, otherwise we would have banned you, but no.
No.
I'm just trying to save you time.
Yeah, basically.
Shutting him down before he even gets a chance to speak.
No.
They
Just
have
genuinely
Yeah,
trying
I
to
know.
save them time.
Yeah.
Save yourself. Save
who's
yourself.
that wandering around?
That's me. What art thou?
If you
So
keep
go
following-
to a room that has like a 3x3 hole with lava underneath. Put Eyes of Ender in and then jump in the middle. Then you'll find Emichu.
If you follow
Where's the
the
name
jungle slab path,
Okay.
oh wow,
Hello. Yeah, I've
Oh,
got a
little
hatch now.
oh very nice. Oh, I like the little dangle bits, the little rainbow bits.
Thank you. They're supposed to be like tiny little flags or something.
I thought they were supposed to look like tassels.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
tassels,
little
flag. Well,
Tassels.
yeah.
Yeah, very lovely though.
Thank you.
Very summery.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier, isn't it? With the
Everything's a
slabs.
Rick and Morty reference to you, Emichu.
What? What?
What did I say? What did I say? What?
Summary. Oh, I see.
Oh, that was. Listen, I may be desperate for my references, but I'm not that desperate.
Are you that desperate
I-
now?
I fooled myself.
Congratulations. Yourself.
I see. You removed that for the wood to go in. Yes. Yeah.
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 Careful, Cango.
Oh, I think I picked some up accidentally.
That's all right.
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
There we go.
Do you need her hand with something?
No, I'm all right. Just placing. Basically, don't need a full path because that my pickaxe is in the orange.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's just enough so that you can,
Follow it.
yeah. And this way is the end portal.
Ah.
Although someone said last time that the tools look more damaged the lower the durability gets, yeah?
That was me.
But the tools that you have now, the shovel for example, does that really look more damaged than it did
Yeah,
before
it's
when it was
very
new?
subtle. It's very, very subtle. But also, do you need lava under the end portal?
For what?
Do you need it under there
Well,
For it to
to work?
Do you mean
For the-
so you mean
for
so
the
you can
portal to
so
work.
you can go to the end dimension, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Does the Ender Dragon still spawn in the data pack we
It
use?
does not.
Well, technically it does, but it gets despawned a frame after it spawns. So
As with every mod. Mob, rather.
hostile mob, yes. Although
I'm
the
just-
piglins in the Nether are a neutral mob, so they're still there.
Same with llamas, right?
I did turn off the zombified piglins though at Kango's request.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. There.
Yeah, so basically somewhere in the spawn chunks, underneath bedrock, floating above the void, are like, I don't know, like
Millions.
30 command, well, maybe like 20 command blocks or something like that.
Oh, I
that
thought
are
you were going
just
to talk about
constantly
the
running,
mobs.
that are just constantly running commands.
I thought you were going to say there's millions upon millions of
I'm assuming you
hostile
didn't
mobs.
That as well.
assuming you didn't manually place those.
Hmm?
I'm assuming they didn't manually place those. They just placed them with the data pack.
The command blocks? No, I did manually place them there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And we appreciate every single one of them. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's, there's a version of I think it's Pokemon Red that someone has made playable in Minecraft, and that uses like over like 30,000 command blocks. But
Kango, make some
something that's
charcoal
even
for
something
torches.
that's even more impressive is somebody has made a considerably more simple but still playable version of Minecraft in Minecraft, and it doesn't use any command blocks.
So,
It's all done with redstone.
Is
I
it
just
2D?
find it. Well, no, it's 3D.
Interesting.
That is really impressive if it doesn't use any command
Yeah.
blocks.
I'll see if I can find
Rebuild
the
it.
video of it. Yeah. It's only the video I know it from is only like a 60-second YouTube short. Yeah, you sort of look at it and you think like they had to build literal computer parts in Minecraft to make it run.
it's really impressive though.
It really
Also,
is.
I would like for when we do unlock the end, I would like for us to all to go in together to.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when your computer works again, share this.
Well, no, I meant whoever's streaming at the time who happens to be streaming to go then.
Yeah, I'm just getting it safe.
Yeah, you're baby proofing it.
I'm parrot proofing.
Parrot or parent?
Parrot. And the parents.
Kang, you should
And
really
the,
make
and
some
the parrot's
torches.
parents.
You should really make some
Yes.
torches with charcoal.
Oh, I have another pickaxe. Why?
Just need a bit more and I'll get out again.
What the? Why does it do that? It like makes little smoke particles.
Ah, yeah, those are infested bricks.
Ah.
Oh. Normally those would spawn silverfish.
Yes.
I would not know.
You get them?
No.
Cracked stone
Oh,
block.
that's
You
water.
can't get them, the
There's
infested
water.
ones.
Well, not even with silverfish.
I don't think so, no. But you can, of course, place them in creative mode. Rumours Bath says yes, comma. For me, it, apostrophe S, just black.
You're right. But
It's just black.
yeah, it wasn't supposed. I'm not
Or-
going to be there for long. That's it basically. I've now got stone and I'm now up.
Oh, although if it's a retaining wall you build, or is the house supposed to go all the way out to that far?
No, there's the retaining wall.
Well
I
then,
will just
shouldn't it be
remove
dirt?
this.
Shouldn't it be dirt on top? though, like a grass block layer instead of cobblestone for the retaining wall up top. Because otherwise it's like a quayside or something.
Yeah, like on that image, basically. So it is like stone on top, like a bit of grass.
Well, I think that's just because there's a pathway going along it, and then there's grass behind it.
I wanted some dirt here, but I will do that afterwards. Like after I fill this in, so I've actually got a floor. Actually, I wanted to make the slabs.
Roomspot says, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to make these slabs. Don't need to place blocks when you can just place slabs. After all.
I don't know why I'm expecting anything to be down here at any given time. Like.
Yeah, I mean, the best.
Iron.
I mean, the best you could find is like maybe a spider or something.
Did you disable the warden?
I think I did.
Did you disable Herodine?
No, I removed him.
Huh.
Hey.
Thank you.
Well, actually, semi-recently, you know how at the end of every update it says remove Herodine.
Every
Fairly
update?
recently. Well, that's the thing.
Yes.
Until
That's a joke.
fairly recently,
A couple
it
years
was.
ago, yeah.
Yeah, fairly
Maybe it was
recently,
scaring
removed that.
people. It scares me.
Yes, Mr. W?
No, I've finished.
Yeah, they stopped putting that in the changelog.
Why?
Yeah.
Well,
Scaring
because
people.
they stopped removing Herobrine, of course. They gave up.
Okay.
Yeah,
He just
broke
kept coming
free.
back like a clingy ex.
I always come back.
Yeah.
Why are you not responding to my texts?
Why are you ghosting me?
Ah!
Can we talk about how annoying it is?
What?
Ghosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree. If you don't want to talk with someone, just say,
Be mature.
Yeah, I don't really want to continue talking to you, because otherwise.
Or I'm busy right now.
At the very least, block them so they know. Although some social platforms don't tell you when. Yeah, some social platforms don't tell you when someone's blocked you.
Well, I think it's just also a case of just having respect enough for the other person to sort of say, hey, I'm busy at the moment, or hey, this friendship isn't working out, or this, that, the other, you know.
But what if you don't respect them?
Because otherwise,
then you ghost them.
Because otherwise, the other individual is putting energy and time and thought into this thing, which is just a complete waste.
Yeah, and if you just lie to them and say that you're busy, then they're just going to
Fairy
think
lights
that you're
just
busy
came on,
and
they
try
agree.
they'll just try again.
Yeah.
My fairy lights turned on, they
Nice.
agree.
I had experience like that with an ex-partner. Not fun.
I had something similar with a friend. Admittedly, I was very clingy, but I was a child, so you know.
I was child.
Me, I was the child. Me.
I was the child all along. Mwahaha.
Okay, this looks a little bit decent, I guess.
You and Blue both have very little self-confidence. And your
Hey, I was
build's always
yawning.
amazing.
It wasn't a lack of confidence. I was just yawning. You're gonna put a door there, Kango.
Actually, I might actually, but no, I'm gonna dig all this away so that the water actually goes to that point. Actually,
Are you perusing, Emichu?
I've no.
Yes. I left some things behind, so I thought I might as well return.
And then we just hear you knocking at our door.
Yes, let me in. Let me in. Please and thank you.
Actually, Kango, it might be nice to have the edge of that retaining wall. You know how you did it at the nuclear castle with those arches, with the stairs on top, the inverted stairs? It might be nice to do something similar like that here, where the just like arches going along it,
Yeah.
with inverted
maybe.
stairs on the top.
I mean, I wanted to have a bridge like that. And
Well, you can have both.
perhaps. We've run out of cobblestone again. We've just got the slabs now. We can't uncraft them.
Albastro is watching the carrots grow.
So actually, I need to check my crops as well.
Albastro's turned off the UI and is just watching the carrot.
It's relaxing.
Oh, actually.
Oh,
It is relaxing until you realize that we've only got 25 minutes in the stream left.
oh goodness.
There's Panic. Panic at the disco.
Spike?
Panic.
Spike at the disco.
Oh yeah.
Actually.
Oh no, it's just the end.
Not certain if this looks alright. Really don't know. Okay, spruce planks, definitely.
Although that's actually a good bit of game design, that when you take damage, that the hearts flash for a little while, so you notice that you've taken damage, to alert visually as well. It doesn't just remove the hearts.
I mean, with old NES games, the entire player character would flash when you take damage. Often.
Yeah, I just heard a villager laugh.
A villager laugh?
Yeah.
What did it sound like?
That is a witch.
I heard a witch laugh. I do
yeah.
apologize, Mrs. Witch. Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
No, I was going to say them, but I forgot. No, it's gone.
Oh, I like
Did you want to
that.
talk about your experience GMing?
Oh god, that. Yeah, that was alright. I mean, in an ideal world, I would have had more time. But yeah, I think it went fairly well, and it was also online, which
Alright.
I'll always prefer physical to online. But yeah, I think it went fairly well, and I've got an idea for another campaign as well. And I've looked a little bit up for that today.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad it was a positive experience for you.
Yeah.
I think what I need and what I might ask one of my other mates for is
a lever.
Yeah, that, but also like a copy of their notes for a campaign, just so I can see the kind of things they do.
A signed copy.
No, just a normal copy of one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, with me it's mostly just random in the moment notes, and other stuff usually just in my head. I mean, NPC stuff stuff that I prepare in advance is of course written down, but things that happen during the session, it's just notes that I quickly jot down during the session, really.
Oh yeah, that I won't. That I don't have a problem with. That I'm not nervous about. Do you like write down like the base concept and how in an absolutely ideal world you want it to go? Or do you not?
I write down bits about the world, like this is a fact, this is this way, this is like that, this is like that, this NPC has this motivation and this backstory. And then I very vaguely write down, okay, the players are probably gonna do this, this, or this.
Okay.
And then that's as much as I do.
Good, because that's basically what I did.
Yeah, I don't use much time at all writing down how I think the story will go, because it's likely not going to go that way.
I think, because a lot of people say that it's really up to the players what happens. I do also think that it is a person's duty as a DM to signpost to the players decently clearly, this is what I want you to do. Or, this is the goal I'd like you to try and achieve. How you do that is
Up to you.
Up to you. So yeah, I think you gotta, there's a shared responsibility there, definitely, for
Yeah,
the DM to set out like the basic plot and the basic story, also for the players to follow it and not deliberately try and.
Well, it depends.
Sabotage.
I would say it depends on the kind of game that you're running. So if you're doing like a hex crawl sandbox or something, then it could. If there is no plot, then that should be something that's made clear. The way I usually look at it is that it's the GM's job to come up with a plot, and it's the player's job to come up with a story. That's the way that I look at it. But I agree with you that there should be there should always be a way, some sort of goal that the players can work towards, or avenues in which the players can experiment with progression.
Because otherwise they're just mucking about, which is fine in a sandbox, but when it's not a sandbox, then...
Well, yeah, but you can't really... Like, a large part of being a player is, of course, that...
The fun.
Well, that you can change the story, and that you can change how things go. And it kind of depends on the game and on the table of how much deviation from your preconceived plot is fun for everybody.
I like comedic games, where you don't have to take everything seriously, but then there are the serious moments.
Kango, there's still items on the floor outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've only got 5 minutes for when they fall.
Because D&D inherently is a little bit sick, and I really like it when it's embracing that. But there's some people who take it super seriously. I don't mean people like that, spend hours writing campaigns. I don't mean like that, but people who like don't have a bit of fun in it.
Yeah. It's just different people enjoy the game in different ways. And it's best to be...
That also applies to Minecraft.
And it's best to be... to have a session 0... If it's players you don't know yet, you haven't played with yet, it's best to have a session 0 where you don't actually play, you just talk about the campaign and what people's expectations of the game are and things like that.
I learned that the hard way.
I think a thing with my first one is that the whole point of it was the player characters didn't know what was going on, and I think in the future I will try not to do that, and I will try and actually write a thing where like a brief overview of what an introduction basically.
So when you say the players didn't know what's going on, do you mean that as in character? The player...
In character.
Yes, the player characters are also just in a new space that they have no idea what's going on yet.
Yeah.
I don't inherently see anything wrong with that.
True, but I think for my first campaign, I probably should have done it not like that. Also, I think I have just found an underwater cave.
Yep, those happen. So is this game that you've GM'd, is this something that will continue? Is this like a continuing game, or is it just something that you played one session of and now it's done?
We didn't manage to get all the way through, and hopefully at some point we will be able to continue. But it all depends when people are free, of course.
Did you have a chat with your players after the session?
I didn't. I didn't know because I had other stuff to do. But some people have given their feedback, and one of the pieces, like the main piece of feedback that I got was I made the I didn't make the enemies. I used I used 2 strong enemies, which I didn't think I would.
Using 2 strong enemies. Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, because they were level 1, and I used quite a few. No, the players.
One little second.
Okay.
1 second. Kango, you do realize that the texture looks slightly different from the side if you use the 2 half slabs than if you use the full one. You can see the crack running through it, the seam.
I don't know.
Okay, now you can continue.
I think one of the issues was I might have used slightly too strong NPCs, because one of the characters is already having to make some death saving throws after the first combat.
Oh, you mean too strong monsters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think they were like 7 level 1 players, and I put them against, I think it was 3 goblins. One of
for your first GMing experience in like
years,
5-6 years, you GM'd for 7 players.
Yeah.
God dang.
Well, you are brave. I will give you that.
Yeah. They're people I know.
True, but irrespective of that, just because that's just so much more to keep in your mind, and having to focus on every player and keep track of what they're doing and what they want to do, and making sure everybody gets a spot in the limelight, so to say, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. To be fair, they did all do roughly the same thing. That was easy, and I think what didn't help was that.
I can hear that you're underwater.
I think something that didn't help is that we were online. So what I might do is I might implicate like an order system, even when not in combat, just so it's less chaotic.
Well, I mean,
because I don't, in an ideal world, I don't want to constitute a player link because I don't want people to feel left out.
Well, so as a GM, I would really highly suggest that you actually do set a maximum player limit that you're comfortable with GMing. Mm-hmm. Because if you get more... I mean, of course, it would be nice if everybody who wants to play can play. But if it's getting too much for you as the GM, then the entire game will suffer. And every player will not have as good a time as they could have, especially you, since you've got so much on your plate already. So I think that even though it might be a little tough to do, having a hard maximum player limit is a good thing for the general health of the group.
Yeah, I think for bigger campaigns where there's sort of a bit more variation in what you can do.
Hey.
I think then, yeah, most def. But for this, it's fairly simple. You're sort of told quite clearly what to do. Yeah, I will get them. Probably.
So it's a railroaded campaign, basically, currently.
No, it's not railroaded. It's just very clear what I'd like you to do.
But that's kind of what railroading means. If it's clear, okay, this is what you should do. Now do it. That's what a railroaded campaign is.
Well, is that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's rail. I'm not sure if it's railroad because isn't that like the DM just forcing the players to do certain things?
Yeah, but if you make it clear,
I think this goes back to the thing of it should be clearly signposted what the kind of things that you'd like the players to do.
I think
I do not, but I will try and get some.
I think my interpretation of what you're saying may be different than your intent in what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would consider now, yeah, if the GM forces the players to go a certain way, that's of course a railroaded campaign. But I think that it also counts as a railroaded campaign if the way to go or the way to progress is so clearly marked that there really is no point in doing anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I would also consider that to be...
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that I would bring up in a session 0 or something, so that players don't have... Because if a player joins the campaign with expectations of, this is a fantasy world in which we can live and do whatever we want and forge our own paths through this world... And then it's like, okay, here is what I want you to do. This is very clearly what I want you to do. Then people might feel obligated to then do that, because they might feel rude if they didn't do what the GM wants them to do, if it's that clearly, that explicitly stated what the right path is.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, it's not like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something I would communicate.
Yeah, I might ask him that if I get him on, because it was like very clearly set out with what I want, what I'd like him to do. Yeah, what I might do, I might continue with what I've got so far for a bit at least. Yeah.
Yeah, see, the way I mean, this is just my way of GMing. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right way, because there isn't one singular right way or whatever, but the way that I do it is I try to have the player's goals be quite clear. Like, okay, this is the end result that we want to get to. And then I try to have at least a few leads that the players could potentially follow up on. But how the players follow up on those leads and how exactly the players go about reaching that goal is what I pretty much leave up to the players exclusively. Like, I will give hints as to, okay, this might be a way that you could meet an NPC who might be helpful, or this might be something to investigate, or something like that, but I try to still leave the players with I still try to leave the agency with the players. But that's just my way of doing it. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the right way or that works for everybody. It's just the way I do it.
What I might do, when, like, either when we finish the campaign or if people decide they don't want to do it, would you mind if I sent you the document that I had for you?
Do you mean like the GM notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to. I might not be able to get back to you right away or give as an extensive feedback as I usually do, just because of time reasons, but I'll have a look at it.
Thank you, yeah. Because with what you're describing now, yeah, I definitely did very clearly set out, hey, this is what I'd like you to do. Maybe I'm just a bit overly worried about not being able to like improvise and come up with stuff, which I think I should be fine for. I've acted quite a few times, and I think I'm fairly good at stuff like that. And I think it's just like being a little bit overly worried about that.
I get that. That's definitely something. Like when I first started GM, I mean, you were there. I did very much. I mean, we talked about this on stream before during the trains building streams, but I very much was a bit like that, where I tried to come up with all the different eventualities of what the players could do, and then write out, okay, there's this NPC, and this NPC has not exactly this dialogue. I didn't ever write out dialogue, but having very specific things. Okay, this NPC can do that, and then we can go there, and then they can do that, or they could do this, and then these branching pathways, trying to over-prepare, because it felt like I need to be ready for any situation that might come up, because otherwise I might not know what to do. But I quite quickly found out that just means a lot of work for me, and also it doesn't really make it that fun to GM, because and it also probably doesn't make it as fun to be a player in a game like that. But it's just a matter of experience.
Yeah.
So one thing that might help is I have some, of course I do work, so when I start a new campaign, and I mean you'll see this when we're
allowed to watch
so
behind the screen.
Yeah, so when I start a new campaign, I do some large-scale world building first, and just very broad strokes, like here's the geography, here are these gods or something, or here are these political entities or something like that, or large monsters like dragons or stuff like that. And then I go into trying to come up with a vague plot line that involves all the player characters' backstories and ties them all together in some way.
Yeah.
But just very vaguely. Like, okay, this player character has this in the backstory. Ah, that might be connected to this other player in this way. Not anything too concrete. And then I really only try to... Well, I come up with an idea of how the players could achieve those goals, but it's pretty vague, honestly. It's just like, okay, there's a town here with this NPC, maybe like an earl or something.
Oh,
hey, congratulations!
Wonderful.
Yeah, like there's this town here with an earl, and he's a reputation for being a book hoarder. And so maybe the players could go to him to find out about the backstory stuff or whatever to achieve their goals. And then that's pretty much all the prep work I do for the main plot. And then it's only for the individual session. Like, okay, this is the current situation at the end of the last session. This is where we're at. How would I like the next session to go in an ideal world? How do I think the session is going to go? And how can I steer this next session in a direction that will be fun for the players? And then I do it on a session per session basis, coming up with the details and specifics of what I prepare, like stuff like that. Notable exceptions to that are NPCs and like locations in a town. Like, for example, a shop that has magic items, I'll come up with what those magic items are ahead of time, as well as who the shopkeepers and stuff like that, so that I can easily reference that if the players decide to go there, and I can also mention it in conversations or stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, I don't really do much overarching prep work before that.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if that was
and Steam.
Was that helpful at all, or not really?
Yeah. It really showed me sort of. It really showed me what I probably shouldn't do. What I probably shouldn't do in my next one. What I think I will do, I think I will ask my players if it did feel avail-mody. Because if so, then I'll probably have to either scrap it or rewrite it at a later date.
Yeah, I would suggest just having an honest conversation with your players about it. Because this is something that I learned over a long time, learned the hard way in some ways, which is that as a GM, it can feel like, because you are the game master, that it feels like you're supposed to be master at the game or master of the game, and therefore
you're meant to know everything.
Yeah, and therefore you're meant to know all the rules. You're meant, every decision you make, everything you say has to be perfect and well planned and thought out and part of this big thing, and you're supposed to be perfect in all these ways, and that's just not a healthy way to play the game. And so that extends to making mistakes also. Like if I like way back when, if I played a session at a GM session and I made...
I just say real quick,
Yeah.
Room's Bath says, oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, it's 10. Yeah, that's a good point.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah. So as you go, as you get together for a thumbnail, just quickly finish what my thought. So, making mistakes. Like way back when I made a mistake, whether that was in making up a ruling, like a rules-based ruling, this is how this works, or in with a character or something. If I messed up somewhere, I pretty much never just admitted that. I always try to find some clever way of warping the story around it so it makes sense still. And no, it was always part of the plan, that sort of thing. But that can lead to a lot of stress and inconsistencies, and it's really just not very good in any respect. So being honest about these things is really the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy.
So what I would suggest is to just have I would suggest to do it in voice call, because with texting you can misinterpret things quite easily. So I would suggest to have a voice call with your players, a meeting, and just say, okay, I want to have a chat about how the last session went and what are people's impressions of it. What did people like, or what maybe could be improved, or what things did you expect the game to be, or did you have expectations that weren't quite met, or that sort of thing, and just being honest about it. And there's no harm in saying that you're still a new GM, and if something didn't go very well, then please tell me, because that's how I can improve. If you tell me the mistakes that I made, then that's how I can improve.
They know I'm a new GM. The reason I GM is because they usually go into a place to have D&D, but that was cancelled. So I said, oh, I've got a session sort of brewing. I can probably finish it.
You say,
on the I could probably finish it on the day. Do you fancy just doing it over Discord?
Well,
that's the reason I GM'd.
I dabble in GMing.
Yeah, but I would have just an honest conversation with your players about how the session went.
Are you going to have the honest conversation?
When do I not have honest conversations? Oh wait, don't answer that. I jest.
Emichu,
Mm-hmm.
do I have your permission to build a small bridge from my island to yours?
Yeah.
Isn't that where Emichu was going to build a bridge, like the fairy bridge?
I was going to build a fairy bridge, yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll leave for now then.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's nothing saying you can't build a temporary bridge that then gets replaced later.
I was going to say just for now.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to show stuff.
Show? Thumbnail?
Yeah, we're not.
So where are people coming
we're not
to?
showing something.
Yeah, I forgot. So where are people coming?
I'm going to suggest in front of Emichu's, because that's the most physically impressive building. I think.
Oh, thank you. Ow.
Oh, thank you. Ow.
Yeah, compliments hurt, don't they?
They do.
Like a dagger.
Your build looks nice.
Also, Emichu, I like how you're beginning to wall off Cango with the trees.
Oh, that wasn't intentional, but now you mention it, no.
Who put that sign there?
Right click it. That's not fair. I'll just put it back. It's accurate. Accurate?
To what the sign was originally. I don't want to change other people's.
I'll put it back. It is accurate. Come on.
No. What?
There's a sign out front.
Someone put a sign above your door.
Yeah.
I put it as Emichu.
Yeah, someone added a second line.
Leo.
So where are we lining up?
That's it.
We could take it in my storage chest, or storage room.
I think in front of Emichu's house personally, just because again it looks the most physically impressive. How have you got so much?
Because with this resource pack, if you put two wooden slabs above each other, they look like the sprite looks like a wooden crate. So I made a storage basement with a lot of crates in it. But yeah.
Cango.
Where are you? Oh, up there?
Yeah, but I was gonna throw something at you and have you wait for. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can make this jump.
Yeah, it should be doable.
Oh no, I can't.
Did you actually jump or did you run off the? Hold on.
I think I jumped.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm too low. I'm too low health to try it now.
Okay, Emichu, where are you? And I'll bust through.
I'm in my house now.
Ah.
Hello.
Read the sign. Yeah.
Listen, you're cheeky.
Yeah, Cango put that word there.
Oh, Papa!
Not originally, of course, but
I put the word back, basically.
Oh,
I did remove it originally, but I
oh my
didn't
God.
think it would be right to just edit someone's sign, so I just left it.
It's my sign. I put it there.
Yeah.
But someone's edited it.
Right, so where are we lining up?
Hold on, I'm putting stuff.
I think on the outside. Quite nice.
Hold on, I'm putting stuff away.
I'll bust through. Are you still in game?
Hello?
Or have I just got your stream paused? Nope, that is running.
Emichu,
Well,
do you have some food? I'm quite close to full, but I'm kind of low on hearts.
oh, I have so many sticks. Why don't I just make more sticks? Oh god, dang it!
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Kango.
Blue, if you can maybe make your way over to everybody else for a thumbnail. Unless you want to take a thumbnail up there on your place with Emichu's in the distance.
Hey, get
that
out.
might look quite nice.
So we
Oh,
check
thanks.
this
Yeah,
instead?
because Blue is over by Blue's place. You can see Emichu's in the distance, and that looks quite nice. Maybe you should take the thumbnail there.
Yeah.
Kango,
Yes.
Kango, keep still. Here's all the ones I didn't need.
I gave you some.
Oh, did you? Oh, how many did you give me?
19.
Oh yeah, those were mine. Those were.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I ate one just to get it. There you go. Sorry.
Thank you.
So should we make our way to Blues then, so we can see Emichu's in the distance?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Quickly.
But yeah, I'm gonna cut down these trees. Don't worry. It's just I need the oak.
Yeah. Mr. W, I could hear myself eating over your...
Right. Well,
Right.
I'm on push to talk.
That's right.
Right. Come on, this way.
Yeah, that is good, Mr. W.
Yeah, it is.
The sounds of the owls sound like they're coming from outside, like in real life. It's freaking me out.
I'm gonna put some stairs on this path because I don't like having to constantly jump it.
Can you make dirt stairs? Well, wooden stairs wouldn't
No.
look too out of place.
I added the hedge back. I'll bust through.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
What a wonderful hedge.
The pig was. I think as you were eating Kango, the pig tried to follow you. Oh, hello.
Here she is.
Oh.
He looks horrible. Oh no, now he's ready to breed. What have you done?
Oh god.
Just fed it.
What have
Carrots.
you done?
Okay, let's take the
It's now
thumbnail.
following you. It's now following you. You put it into love mode and now it's following you.
True. Let's line up then. So who's going where?
Maybe here. It's because you're carrying the carrot, Kango.
Yeah, I know.
You can't pick the pig up in this, can you?
No,
No.
you can't. Okay, let's take it. I'll just.
What about this way?
Oh yeah.
Half of you facing that way, half of you facing
Oh,
the
the
other
pig
way.
as well. The pig's also on the thumbnail. Oh, we should face the camera though.
Let's get the pig out. Let's get the pig out.
I wish the pig
Aw.
faced the camera.
I don't know. I think it doesn't look good with the pig.
Like this, actually.
Well, get the carrot out of your hand because otherwise it's going to keep coming back.
I guess so.
All right, hold on. Let me get him away.
I'm trying to push it down. No,
Oh, I've got him.
I'm trying to push it down the stairs.
It's fine. Okay. Right. Everyone.
Albastro.
She's coming over.
I was gonna say, is Albastro skin any different? I was gonna say.
No,
don't
that's
believe
how
so.
that's how she looks, and she's
Right.
Uh-huh.
Miss W,
Blue,
you
look up.
face the camera a bit. There
Look
we
up.
go.
bit more blue. A little to me.
There we go. Yes. Got the thumbnail.
Hey.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
Okay, right, let's end then.
Well, let's get back to houses.
Well,
Oh, there goes blue.
it was nice playing with you again, Mr. W. Having
Hey,
you on again.
lovely to be here as always. Now I need to. Oh no, I can see my house from here. I can see my
Oh,
house.
my
from
house.
here.
Do you think you'll be able to come on Wednesday, Mr. W?
I think
Oh, the
so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends what's on me on my other thing.
Okay.
Don't feel obligated.
Yeah, I just
It's-
asked because, well, on Monday I won't be in the game, so I wouldn't be able to show what I built.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
yeah,
I can show it for you if you want.
that would work. Okay, I'll disconnect then.
Okay.
That was fun. Was lovely.
And my stream as well.
Nice
Okay.
surprise Minecraft stream.
Yeah, oh, click disconnect again. It's gonna take ages now. Anyway, I'll just save that weblog. Okay, right.
Our stream's over.
Mine isn't yet, but yeah, we'll end it now. So, thank you everyone for coming, and good night.
Bye.
Bye.